what they pick up here third, is they are taking a lot of time on this pick. They banned the Undying. Nyx got banned by Royal Academy, and that was something that they used in the previous game to get themselves some intel. Taking up a lot of time.
Radiant team pick.
And we'll finally... Okay, go to the Leshrac.
PSG.
If that's Nature's Prophet in the 3, that could be Leshrac in the 4. But we saw Venge played mid. It didn't work out for RNG. I didn't think it was really a good pick. I don't like core Venge that much.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team back.
LGD. Now they go into the Morphling after the Ember had been picked up. Lockdown is there for Royal Academy.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So, final bans coming out from both sides. A little less time here for LGD, as we'll see where the Morphling goes. I'm interested to see whether if the Leshrac is going to be in a support position with Chalice on the Nature's Prophet. Maybe we see Leshrac somewhere in the core role. In terms of lockdown, Magic Missile with the Split Earth, and they did use Sprout quite a bit when they played the Nature's Prophet before.
PSG.LGD's turn to ban.
And they banned the Jug. That was so good for Ame. So thinking that this is a maybe Morphling. LGD, they've got their ban. They have the first. They've been. I don't think they've had 10th pick in any of these drafts. And they banned the Medusa. It's been a second or third round ban here for LGD quite a bit.
Seconds remaining.
Let's see what they do to round off this draft. I like it so far. I think it could use a little bit more lockdown, and they're just going to go Shadow Fiend. So safe lane Morph, mid Shadow Fiend, could be off lane Nature's Prophet, supports the Leshrac as well as the Venge. Royal Academy still need a safe laner if they're going to keep that Ember over mid the way that LGD
10
did.
seconds remaining.
I worry about this Shadow Fiend being able to get a Requiem off. You've got Shackle Casks, Searing Chains, Inferno Blade, Doom. A lot of ways to stop, you know, a lot of things on this LGD team. But we'll see what Royal Academy are going to throw out last. If this is a mid-Ember Spirit, still need a safe laner. I don't think they go to the Lifestealer. I don't think they really have someone to jump in except for the Ember. They could. It wouldn't be awful. Is it banned? No, it's not banned. They go OD, so they're going to go safely in Ember. With 897 taking the mid OD. And they will go Ember on that guy. I don't know what to call him. And Flyby now in the off lane, so he's on that Doom GDC on the Witch Doctor, Sep on the Shadow Shaman. You will go maybe on the Shadow Fiend, Ame on the Morphling, FY on the Leshrac, Chalice back on the Nature's Prophet, X Nova with the Venge. So, game 1 in just a moment. And I do like Royals draft. They're getting lockdown from seemingly everybody on their team. The only thing I maybe worry about is how long it takes for them to come online, but at the same time, LGD aren't exactly that quick either. We'll see if they go Yules on those Shrek as well as the Shadow Fiend. How long Morphling is just going to stay in lane and farm. But here we go, game 1 between these two teams.
Prepare for battle.
It has for sure been a long road for Royal Academy to make it to a qualifier. And there were a couple good teams that they beat out. I don't really know what the deal is with Serenity these days. I know newbie Mr. Game Boy got beat out both qualifiers where they looked really good prior to this. Obviously, Ferrari now on eHome and the Mr. Game Boy roster a little bit different than what it once was to have that success.
My purpose fulfilled.
But this is their first qualifier, and they did beat King Gaming, a major contender. So you got to give them credit for something, and I want to see what they're doing right. It's a lineup that interests me. Is DDC the key to getting the TI? Because then I feel like this Ember needs an 8. Unless you want to be Arya Star. FY. He's got Split Earth. 3 heroes chasing, and the Morphling is there, so maybe they turn this. How willing they are to go for these runes, and then the bounty rune is picked up. They've got the magic missile, but the cast comes out. Not going to matter. Split Earth comes through. Is the bounty rune worth it now that you've given up first blood to Ame? The magic missile, Split Earth, and the damage coming in from the Morphling is quite a bit heavy into that Agi. Only 380 max health. Interested to see how Flyby approaches this, but there's the magic missile, Split Earth again. Ame not committing immediately. The cast comes around over to Ame, and they're still looking to get this kill. DDC, one shot from dead, and the Split Earth blind. I mean, they had to assume he was going bottom. Or back towards the tower, and they get another kill. LGD already ahead. X Nova taking a bit of damage. But still, Magic Missile, Split Earth. Opportunities being made right now for LGD, and I don't know if you want to keep 3 here. Definitely a lot of opportunity to just continue to feed. Especially the further they come up, and now a 2-man Split Earth. No magic missile being thrown just yet, and the cask is bouncing around mostly on creeps. So almost level 2 on the Venge, as well as the Leshrac and the Morphling. They got 2 on Flyby, but he's had more time alone considering the supports on his end have died a couple times. Really do expect another kill to come in. And this ward just gets spotted. Shrek electing to use a tango on it.
Middle tower is under attack.
As X-Nova has hit level 2 as Hazame. They do have level 2 on Shrek too, so more damage output for them to try and get these kills. DDC has to be careful. He's still just level 1. They land a Magic Missile Split Earth combo. And we could see supports dying like nobody's business up in this top lane. Inferno Blade comes out on X-Nova, but there's the Magic Missile, and they've got the Split Earth. And, well, Ame's gonna waveform in. It won't be enough damage. They're doing a lot to this Shadow Shaman, and you just look at the pressure that LGD is putting on. Try v try, and they are they've got Flyby and Seplo. DDC just happy to have some health, but this is a lot coming their way. 2 more mangoes. There's opportunities still available here for FY. X-Nova's backed off to try and pull, and will be successful. So now these creep waves going to be more towards the tower. Shackle Maledict with the Ether Shock. See if that's enough, but the waveform gets DDC. Now the Magic Missile. This could just be 2. Sep, he's dead as well, and Flyby, he might have stayed too long. X-Nova's got him Mango to work with, so there's Magic Missile again, and Ame will die to tower, as will X-Nova, but you got a triple kill. You're more than happy. One would have to assume that you're that happy. We'll bring them back over towards top again. You continue to just get barraged in this lane, and you don't really have an answer.
Dire structures are fortified.
Your only answer is really to try and get a couple levels and play it super defensive. You get caught out, and that's just it. Level 3 now, 2 in the Diabolic Edict. So the explosion's giving a little bit more damage. X-Nova just about to hit level 3. And, well, Ame, he's already level 3, so he's happy. 1 in the waveform, Adaptive Strike. You know, everything going. Millhouse with the 1-1-1 builds. Let's take a look over mid. Shadow Fiend 18-4 to the 25-10 OD, who is ahead by a little bit in terms of experience. And X-Nova will wrap around, might even be able to get a kill. DDC, he's been spotted by this ward, and there it is. Magic Missile, Diabolic Edict. The cast comes around, but it's not going to matter. That's another kill in this top lane for LGD. Looking for Flyby. That's another Split Earth. Flyby body blocked by X-Nova precisely, and he will end up falling to the Magic Missile. Really well done. So this is all 7 kills in this lane, right? 4 and 2 for the Morphling, 1-1-6 for the Venge, and then 2-0-3 for the Shrek. Going Rod of Atos first. 4 position, Rod of Atos first. He's feeling that confident in himself right now. And that ward got spotted being placed. Track is over. Now they've got the SF joining in. Need to be careful. And I think he's given this opportunity to roam around because of the fact that they've had such a good time over mid. He's picked up that first crown. Such royalty. And the Ember is level 6. He's going into a wand. He's 34-0 to the 45-18 of this Nature's Prophet. Right. Having a good lane there, having a good lane over top. The CS isn't exactly there for the Morphling, but you know, a handful of kills is. 7-2, already a 3,000 net worth lead. It's a tough situation already for the Royal Academy, and one that they kind of have to deal with immediately. Cast comes out, Magic Missile, and they bring over the Doom. The Sanity as Eclipse gets dropped, DDC dies, and it looks like maybe will now go after Seth. They get the kill on X Nova. One more raise, double kill for maybe. Yes, he'll lose both supports, but at the same time, it's not the worst thing if Chalice can get out of this and you've gotten a double kill. Doesn't look like he will, though.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Approach me, your intruders.
So 9-5, 2,000 net worth lead right now for LGD. Back over towards bottom. FY has made his way over there. And then over mid, maybe level 8 compared to the level 7 of OD. So has brought himself ahead at 52-5. And also has that double kill. No deaths to his name. Things in all three lanes now for LGD are going really well. For this Ember, and now he'll move in with a Flame Guard. Split Earth hits on to DDC, and he's wiped up with 2 raises. And now the Ember needs to get out of here. Flyby's come over as well. Remnant away, but Flyby's still nearby. May not be able to fly out of this one as the Split Earth lands. They've got the Sprout. They have the damage, and the raises come through. Dominating already for maybe a tier 1 down. Morphling with more than enough space as he is working past the tier 1, continuing to farm freely. And LGD looking to set themselves in a prime position before the 10-minute mark.
Is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's middle
Just
tower
doing
is
everything
under
right
attack.
at the moment. They'll bring Chalice over towards mid. And what do you do against maybe an X Nova? Yeah, you've got Scorched Earth. You'll bring the Doom in. Only one on the Infernal Blade. It just doesn't seem like they have the tools necessary at the moment. And that's to be expected. It's 10 minutes in. You've got 2 heroes here that need a little bit of farm. FY, Remnant forward. And he's got the Diabolic Edict. And now this Ember's just... it's just dead! It was the ultimate debate coming in from the Leshrac. Just yelling back to the Radiant team. You almost got me, guys. Come on, keep coming. Keep coming. Right into the hands of maybe as well as X Nova. 12-5, 6,000 net worth lead, 10 minutes in. This is the LGD we were looking for in the first series, and they did win that series, but this is the precise and pristine play that they are known for. So, they are just taking over this map. The Radavatos almost finished on the 4 position with Shrek. And then Nature's Prophet, he's going into the Vlads. They're going to continue to pressure. Where do they stop? Where does Royal Academy stop this team? And it'll have to come from a forced fight, which LGD at the moment, 7,000 net worth ahead, are happy to take. Flame Guard used. 5 heroes top for Royal Academy. They need to try and get something out of this, maybe on the exit. But Chalice nearby, and I don't know if the target or the right target is a Morphling.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
So while they move over towards top, all 5 heroes, Chalice comes over mid to help maybe take a tower.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
And look at this. You've got Ember top of the net worth with Morphling 1,000 net worth behind, which is fine, but just outpacing their counterparts. Oh god.
top tower is
Not the
under
firewall. Please. Serpent wards to attempt to take this tower. And Chalice comes top. He gets hexed up. Sprouts upset. Now trying to body block with these treants. Doing a lot of damage here to the Shadow Shaman. Continuing to give chase, but it's just not enough yet.
Radiant's bottom tower
And
is
Ember
under
coming in. May not want to go after that.
Radiant structures are
They
fortified.
do have 4 heroes over top. Shadow Shaman will be retreating. They have the Astral Imprisonment. You can see that I'm starting to lose connection to the server. As Ame able to make it out once again. And while all this is happening, again, Space Maid, Tier 2 gone. Tier 2 gone. They're playing them like a fiddle.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning. Dire's top tower has fallen.
And the Rod of Atos is finished. Hopefully this lag is finished. It's still jumping just a bit. They will pressure the Tier 2. FY throwing a Split Earth. And the tower low might just fall. And there it goes.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
They have 1 Tier 2 remaining 14 minutes into the game. That's pretty disgusting. And really, you know, really well done. What does Ember have going into the Maelstrom? He'll have to take a lot of time to farm and see what he can get. Alright, let me... Oh, do I reconnect? Are they gonna get the kill on the Ember? Or do I just talk about reconnecting and the lag stops now? Alright, let me try to reconnect, guys. I'm sorry. I know. I want to try and get this lag to stop. It usually kind of flattens out. But it looked like because I was losing connection to the server, this might be a little bit easier. Might be the one time that I do get connection back. And have no lag. And I think... Oh!
Radiant's top tower is under
The
attack.
kill on the Sep. They also have FY moving over towards mid. And DDC, he'll also fall. Meanwhile, the Tier 2 tower top. We got it all back. We're good. Nice. Meanwhile, the top Tier 2 will go down. And now all the outer towers are already gone for Royal Academy. Down 9,000 net worth. FY able to solo kill. He hasn't taken any into the Lightning Storm. And the lag is coming back. They'll go for the Tier 3 tower already. Where is your choke point here if you're Royal Academy, and I don't know if you have one? Ember backing off, Flyby looking for an opening. The cask will be thrown. They've already lost the Tier 3 tower. As he turns into the Ember, he's Sleight of Fist. The Magic Missile comes out. The Requiem on the low ground will come in. DDC laying down a full duration ulti. They haven't lost anything just yet. X-Nova swaps away his Morphling, but now they're looking to re-engage because the Doom is over. Sanity's Eclipse comes in. X-Nova ends up dropping. Down goes Sep.
Dire's
But a lot expended there from Royal Academy. And all they got was a 5-position X-Nova.
Radiant's top shrine is under attack.
So we'll grab the shrine.
Top shrine has fallen.
A tithe to the impurities.
Hood on the Shrek. I'm trying to keep up with these items. Lincoln Sphere should be finished in just a moment here for the Morphling, making him that much harder to kill. He's already almost impossible to kill. He had that one death under tower, and that's practically been it. And now into the Roche Pit they go. X-Nova being dragged back by time and space.
Dire's middle
Please.
tower.
Oh, fight breaks out. They've got the spread as well. The Rod of Atos. Ember Spear in a lot of trouble. The Adaptive Strike comes through to get the kill. They look over at Flyby. The ultis drop down from DDC once again, but they pull him back with the swap. They've got the Adaptive Strike with the raises, trying to get the kill on a Flyby. Will finally find him. make that a second as Flyby goes down, and that'll be the Aegis into the hands of LGD.
Roshan has fallen. Dire's
Magic Missile comes in, and OD, he appears just to die, and GG is called. We'll get rid of the lag, because game 1's over. Let me in, Firewall! Let me in! This is so hard to do when you're not letting me in. People have been messaging me, is it just me? Or is it just them? It's like, no. It's me too. 7-0-3 for Maybe. Never gets touched. 5-1-7 for FY. I mean, they destroyed top. Easy game here for LGD. 18-6. And we'll be back with game 2 in just a moment. There's not really much to talk about except for the pristine lanes from LGD. The tri-lane that destroyed the other tri-lane over top. And just the inability from Royal Academy to pull it back at all. So, game 2 will be up next. Hopefully, again, less lag. I don't know why that happens. I don't lose frames. My ping doesn't go down to my internet service provider. I gotta figure it out. But it's not just me, apparently. So we'll be back with game 2 in just a moment. And stay right. I'm just kidding, guys. Stay right there.